Hello everyone, John12 back here again with another video. Today I'm back with a familiar old segment on my channel, comic book reads. Yes, John12's comic book reads. I know I've really haven't been keeping up to date with that particular segment on my channel, but you know what, it's summertime. A lot of shit's been going down, a lot of things have been, in the works, so of course, I've been not really spending as much time as I would like on something as awesome as comic books. So of course, let's just get right down into it. Today I'm going to be doing, once again, another comic book read. And for anybody who does not get the gist of what this whole segment's all about, I'm going to give you a quick overview. Basically, I have a humongous comic book collection. I have a humongous comic book collection ranging from the golden age of comic books, the silver age of comic books, all the way towards the modern age of comic books. And that's whether or not it's Marvel, DC, what have you, any type of comic book staple. And I pick one by random and give you a quick overview of what the, comic book's all about, some highlights, index on, people who were involved in creating it, and of course encouraging and enlightening new up-and-coming comic book readers, and of course encouraging anybody to go and pick up one of these online or in your local comic book store. So, and also I do graphic novel reviews, so... But nonetheless, let's get right into this. Today I'm going to be doing Gotham City Sirens. Yes, for those of you who do not know what this particular series is all about, let me give you a quick summary of what it is. Basically, it was a comic book series that was created and written by the man himself, Paul Dini, of course, from Batman Animated Series fame and the Arkham games and everything that has to do with all the badass Bruce Timm stuff. Paul Dini's been up there and he created the series, and that's really awesome. Of course, the series features the most popular and most notorious Gotham City female characters of the Batman universe, and like Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, etc., etc. And of course, it's just badass. Of course, it goes off that lane of like Birds of Prey type stuff, but this series is just awesome. The artwork's great. Everything about it is just awesome. It just feels like that kind of universe, like that Bruce Timm universe that I really love and enjoy. And of course, if you guys want to know also how does this fit into the continuity, of course this is post-Hush, post-Batman R.I.P., which of course where, Batman essentially, kind of is dead, and, Dick Grayson kind of dons the cape and cowl, and, the whole Catwoman storyline with Hush, and, just various stuff like that. It's basically a part of the Batman Reborn relaunch, and of course the New 52 stuff, where obviously at that time when DC was relaunching all of their great titles like Batman, so this fits like somewhere in between there. So I hope you guys get a general gist. Came out in 2009, so let's get right down into it. None of my rambling. First off, the cover art, which was done so amazingly. I love the cover art. It just feels like the animated series, but it also just has that great gritty feel of like the Arkham games and whatnot, which is just awesome. In the background, you have Clayface. Looks badass, feels badass. Right out of the animated series. I love it. It looks so awesome. Next up, you have the Joker, who's wearing a straitjacket, just tattered and torn up, and he's holding two big-ass fucking revolvers. Really awesome. And of course, Harley Quinn looking as sexy as ever. She always looks sexy in these comics. It's just mind-blowing. Holding on to the Joker as he continues to blow shit up. So, obviously, this shit's going to go down. The tagline is "The Joke's on You," and of course, Gotham City Sirens, issue 24. So let's get right down into this. The opening montage is obviously Harley Quinn. She's holding up some dirt, giving overall inner monologue of what the heck's going on, the situation that's about to be going down. You have Joker obviously strapped down. He's fucking Poison Ivy has captured him, about to like destroy him basically, and Harley Quinn is at a crossroads. They do this a lot with Harley Quinn, where they give her an ultimatum whether or not she needs to choose where she should go. They do this a lot, and I like what they've been doing currently with Harley Quinn, like with the whole Deadshot type stuff. But I love the Harley Quinn Poison Ivy stuff. I don't know, that's just what I personally really like. Obviously the Joker, being the Joker, doesn't really care or wonders what the heck's going on. Harley Quinn's obviously in battle with Poison Ivy. The Joker eventually gets free, and Harley Quinn goes on an entire battle with Poison Ivy, essentially, and just variously awesome shots of them, and like really sexual poses. I am an idiot amongst words. Anyways, really nice shot of Harley Quinn beating the living shit out of Poison Ivy, just beating her to a pulp. Then you got some nice Joker Harley Quinn action. And of course, Batman and Catwoman come right into the scene. Of course, Catwoman's been working very closely with the new Batman, as we know. And of course, just going off on Arkham Asylum, because obviously Poison Ivy's been running amok there, and just various other awesome stuff. Catwoman doing really extremely provocative things towards young Batman. And of course, Joker killing some more people, as he usually does. Awesome, awesome stuff. Clayface finally into the mix, looking really gritty and nasty and rocky. He almost looks like a demonic The Thing, basically. Batman's going up on a battle. Joker's killing more inmates. Catwoman's beating the living shit out of awesome people. And, of course, Batman comes in to kick some ass. The Dark Knight is in, you know. The blackness has come, you know. Joker and Harley Quinn have their shared moment. They actually kiss, which is pretty fucked up. And awesome at the same time. And then Batman and the Joker right into it. Catwoman versus Harley Quinn. Why is that not a movie? Just a quick segue. Why is that not a movie? I'm just asking. Why is that not a movie where the Batman is facing off against the Joker, and at the sidelines, the Catwoman is facing off against Harley Quinn? Why is that not a movie? I'm just saying. Future Batman franchise coming up. That could be an awesome movie. I'm just saying. Needs to happen, especially sidekicks. I'm just saying, you know, we need some sidekicks, especially a Catwoman. But anyways, awesome stuff. Batman beating the shit out of the Joker as per usual. Harley Quinn, Catwoman, awesome action. Of course, inevitably ends where the Dark Knight and his sexual frustrated character sidekick slash lover is, of course, you know, on the sidelines. Awesome stuff. Really nice segue into the ending shot where Poison Ivy and Catwoman have their little segue that lead up into other little things. And, of course, you know, it ends with Poison Ivy obviously leaving, and Batman and Gordon and various other officers in the background, and her just leaving by stating, "Goodbye, Ivy, enjoy your stay at Arkham," which is pretty badass. You always gotta love those one-liner type shits. But anyways, this series, awesome. I mean, like, if you're a fan of Birds of Prey, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, all that shabam, shazazz, I don't even know if that's even a word. You gotta pick up this comic book series. It's awesome. If you like Paul Dini or anything that Paul Dini does or any of the characters I mentioned, pick up this book. It's personally a badass series. And plus, the cover art does it all. I mean, like, if this does not do justice to anybody, I'm just saying. And plus, that sequence between Batman, the Joker, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman is just phenomenal. It's just awesome artwork. Everything is just done to a T. It's really awesome stuff. But that's going to be it. I hope everybody enjoyed. I hope I encouraged anybody to pick this up. Of course, if you guys want to pick up this series, I'm pretty sure they have a whole bundle of it at your local comic book store if you did some digging. And of course, I'm sure you can pick it up online on Amazon. You know, well, actually, yeah, they actually put an entire book. So I'm pretty sure you can get an entire volume on Amazon if you want right now. So, you know what? If you want a good comic book suggestion, if you're into like Birds of Prey or stuff like that, pick up the entire volume of Gotham City Sirens on Amazon right now. It's just a click away. Pick it up. Really awesome. And of course, at the end of all my comic book reads, I don't give particular ratings or reviews, you know, but I just hope I encourage everyone to pick it up. It's a really awesome series. Gotham City is obviously gritty, but you know what? We always have to look at the dudes, so let's look at some of the women. And the women are crazy like the men. And also a hell of a lot sexier. So let's fucking pick this up, people. Let's get shit going. And plus, let's make a Ben Affleck Batman movie where he's facing off against the Joker, and in the sidelines, we have Catwoman facing off against Harley Quinn. I personally would like to see that in a poster somewhere. I don't know. I'm just saying. Badass. Anyways, hope everybody enjoyed, and I'll be back again once more with a comic book read very, very, very soon, I hope. And I hope you guys enjoyed this particular comic book. And you know what? That's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been John 12.